Hi there, welcome to STAT 300. My name is Rocio Owens and I'll be your instructor for this semester. I just wanted to record this video to welcome you to my class and kind of showed you how our Canvas is set up and how you'll navigate the course and guide you through the syllabus and all that fun stuff. So let's get started with that. So from the American River College homepage, you will go into your student login and log into Canvas, and then that will bring us to our Canvas course. Well, it will bring you actually to the hub, and in here you'll see Canvas, and you'll see Los Rios Gmail and your Google Drive, and so Google Drive will be making use of that quite a bit. Any Google documents, all my notes are Google Docs, so you can create your own folder in your Google Drive and save your own notes there. So when you open notes, make a copy and then save it into your own Google Drive. And you can't access the notes or the syllabus unless you're logged onto your Los Rios Gmail. So this might be a place to start. Log onto your Los Rios Gmail, click yes, you accept that to have access, to give the system access with your email, and then you can log on to Canvas and you'll be able to access all the Google notes that are there. You will then find our course. Our course is Elementary Statistics, so you click on that and that will bring us to the home page. Now on your first day, you probably went to day 1, start here. This takes you to the orientation module right away, which is the first thing you should be completing, which you'll see this video on there. This is a link to the syllabus. This is me, and you have my email. This is the best way to get a hold of me. Email me whenever you have any questions, need clarification, or just need to communicate with me. You can also use the phone number. This is my office phone number, which is connected to my computer, so I'll be able to play voicemails through my email. And then these are my office hours. So Mondays I have email office hours from 10 to 11, and then the rest are Zoom office hours. I really encourage you to come to the Zoom office hours. I love to get to know you, and via Zoom is a lot easier than via email. And then we have our course calendar. This will be updated. Normally the week we're working on will be at the top, so next week I'll switch the order of these, so it'll be week 2 will be at the top, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and so on. And so getting started with Canvas, your quick guide. And then some expectations. At the bottom I have a little virtual classroom in case some people find this helpful. You have links to the different modules and what's going on that week. So we have our first quiz, other than the orientation quiz, is due this week. You have links to my office hours, links to the modules, you have a link to the syllabus, a link to my lab, and then different resources. The ARC support services is a good place to go for getting help with various things that you may need. So this has everything all in one place. The admissions office link, Beaver Cares program. This helps as a community college student. You qualify for getting food, groceries. So you just need to go to the Beaver Cares program. There's food distribution centers and or offices on campus, and you can get groceries that you need, and it's all part of being a community college student. Same thing with CalFresh. Beaver Cares also offers housing in case you ever find yourself in need. Sometimes, especially I think with the pandemic, it seems to be happening a lot, and so this is a program that helps students find temporary housing until you can get back on your feet. All right, so let's go back to our class. So those are links that are in the virtual classroom. Now, when you are in Canvas, most of the necessities are going to be over on the right. You'll see the course calendar is here, so you can click on that and see what's on the calendar. The to-do, it's okay. It's not my favorite, but it does give you a quick glance of what's coming up. The reason that I say it's not my favorite is because sometimes you may click on things that are not yet published or available, or you need to do them in a particular order, so you may be clicking on things on the to-do and things are not working, they're not opening up for you, or telling you that access is restricted, and it's just because there's a particular order that you may be going through. But the to-do is more of a quick snapshot of what you're supposed to be doing, but not the place to access your work. The place to access your work will be modules. Now here on the left you have Home, Modules, My Lab and Mastering. This is for your homework. Tech Connect Zoom, which is for office hours. So when you click on that, you'll see the office hours already for the first week. And so those, and then you will just go and join. Now, if you join outside of the times listed here, then nothing is going to happen, right? I'm only going to be there during these times. Let's go back to modules, or click on modules, I should say. So this will bring the modules, and so this is what I was mentioning. Notice that some of these are grayed out, and that's because I want you to go in a particular order, right? So you're going to go to the getting started with this course, then this video, and then welcome message from me, and then you go into these. Notice that they're grayed out. I can't click on them because I want you to do them in particular order. So once you've completed the first three, these will open up and you can go and complete them. Same with the syllabus, right? The first page is you can access it, but then after that I can't click on it because you're supposed to go in order, and this is because I don't want you to miss anything. So that's what I was talking about. If you go back to the home page and if you try to click on something from the to-do, you may be getting access denied, and that's because you have to go in a particular order. By going back to modules, this is where everything will be housed. So always go to modules to access our work. And so once you've completed a module, you can close it out, minimize it by clicking on that little triangle. So you have in the orientation module, you have the readiness tutorial, how to register for My Lab and Mastering. This is your homework platform. You have a discussion, student introductions, your sample scan submission. So here you'll be submitting I just have a random order of operations problem just for you to practice. The main goal of this assignment is just to practice how will you submit your work, right? Are you gonna write using pen and paper or pencil and paper and then take a picture or scan it and then submit it? Or do you use a tablet, an iPad with the notes application? Do you write on that, then save that as a PDF, submit it? So that's the idea. And then you have your orientation quiz and your orientation quiz file submission. So it's going to be really important that you complete the sample scan submission before you complete the orientation quiz. And then you'll go through the course syllabus, and then this is our week 1. On week 1, this is an 8-week class, so things are going to move pretty fast. We're covering sections 1.1 through 3.1 in chapter 15, and don't be scared, chapter 15 is just one section. And so you'll see that you'll have your section and then the homework, and then section and then the homework, and so on. And then you'll have the quiz, and then at the end of the week on Fridays you'll be submitting your video notes. So as you're watching the video lessons, make sure that you are taking notes, and those are the notes that you will submit. And let me show you what that looks like. Now when you click on one of the sections, so I'm going to click on section 1.1 and 1.2, and so it has a to-do date of March 20th, so that's the first day of class, and this is when you should be watching the video. So it tells you what you're going to be doing in these sections, what you're supposed to complete, and then here are the blank notes, and these are as a Google format, and so you have to be logged into your Los Rios Gmail first, right? And so if you get a message that you need permission, you don't. It's just that you need to be logged into your Los Rios Gmail, and then you'll be able to access them. If you're having trouble with that, then you can just download them as a PDF. And so that is there. And then you have the videos, and so you can either print the notes and fill them in. You can just use the notes as a guide to take your own notes on binder paper, right? You don't have to use my notes. You can just maybe use them as a guide, but you don't have to fill in the actual handout. Or you can open up in the Google Doc and type your own notes in there from the video. And then you can click on the homework, and then you can go to the week 1 video notes submission. Now this is for the notes for the whole week. So on the day that you watch these videos, you don't have to submit the notes. Wait until Friday so that you submit all the sections all at once. Because notice, right, in week 1 we're going to cover sections 1.1 through 3.1. So you don't need to on Monday submit notes for 1.1 and 1.2, and then the next time submit 1.3 and 15.1. You can just do it all at the end of the week. And so that's how this is set up. And then you have your quiz. This first quiz is just all multiple choice, but so you won't have a file submission. But if we go to week 2, you'll see that you have the quiz with its corresponding file submission. So any work that needs to be shown from questions in this quiz, you'll need to submit that work in the file submission. And in this video, Taking Quizzes, I explain why that is. Let me pause for a second to talk about the discussion you're going to have. In your orientation module, you have a student introduction. I ask you to talk about your favorite desserts. So I have many favorite desserts. I love them all. Chocolate chip cookies. I like anything chocolate, really. Chocolate lava cake, chocolate cake, chocolate, the German chocolate pie. I love them all, but my ultimate favorite dessert, I will have to say, is the Italian cannoli. You know, those little fried shells that have like ricotta mixture inside that's sweet and yummy. So that is my absolute favorite dessert, and so I can't wait to hear what your favorite dessert is. Okay, let's go back. Let me just go back to home and see if I left anything out. So I think everything is covered here. Go to the syllabus. The syllabus is a Google Doc, and you will be able, I already emailed it to you ahead of time, but the thing here to pay attention to, sorry if I'm giving you a headache scrolling fast, is I have given you a weekly, what's happening each week. And then I've also given a suggested 2-day-a-week schedule. And so you can, this is a self-paced course, right? There's no Zoom meetings, there's no required anything. Office hours are completely optional. That is a space for you to come and ask any questions or ask for guidance or anything that you need that I can answer. But so you make your own schedule, do whatever works for you. Now on the modules, you will see that I have to-do dates, right? Section 1.1 and 1.2 have a to-do of March 20, while the homework has a due date of March 27th. So these are assignments. When you see the little pencil, those are assignments, so those are due and they have points attached to them. This is just a suggested to-do date. If that doesn't work for you, don't stress out if you see it on the calendar that you have to do that. You make your own schedule. I'm just giving suggestions, right, of what you should be doing during the week to stay caught up with the material. But if your life responsibilities or work commitments don't match up with this suggested schedule, it's no big deal as long as you meet due dates of actual assignments and quizzes. All right, email me if you have any questions. I look forward to working with you this semester.